As the SFL Royals, where the surprises continue this week, we will hope and pray. Mr. Swearingen and the Predators head to the desert of Arizona, and Mr. Moses is the head of the class. The Predators are expecting a bounce back tonight after falling to 1-3 to start the season, while the Scorpions are looking to increase their record to 4-1 after winning 3 in a row versus Houston, Fort Worth, and Jacksonville. Both teams are looking to conquer this SFL battle. It's week number 5 here in the SFL as the season continues to heat up and catch fire. It's the SFL Live on the SFL Twitch network. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Damon Simeon, and alongside me tonight is Mr. Romus Lynn with Ryan Cardell and Ike McBride on stats. We're in Phoenix, Arizona at the Fatality Stadium as the Scorpions take on the Predators of Charleston. When you can run it, throw it, and catch it, you're an SFL champion contender. The Predators versus the Scorpions is next on the SFL Twitch network. Ramos, what are your takes for tonight's game, sir?
Well, we have a red-hot Arizona team, almost as red-hot as the actual weather right now in Phoenix. It's 46 Celsius right now, which is 115 Fahrenheit. It's very hot here in Arizona. Charleston is not used to it. Arizona is the hot team, 3 wins in a row, and they will continue to roll if they can, just continue to do what they're doing. They are running the ball effectively with DJ Moses. He has looked unstoppable, and the defense has looked unbelievable. They come off a win against the Jacksonville Kings last week. They won by 21 points. And Charleston is reeling here this season, but, do never count the Predators out.
Absolutely. And there's the kick. And the return guy is going to take it from the 3-yard line, and he's going to bounce it out to the 20, 25. It's going to be tackled and brought down at the 27-yard line. And let's not also forget that Ashley Jackson comes in 3 weeks in a row, passing over 80% completions. Ramos, what do you take from that?
Well, I mean, we've seen really the improvement and how, the offense of Arizona has just taken a couple leaps forward this season compared to last season. They have a very balanced attack, and it's working for them.
Single back left here for the Predators. Drew steps back, and Drew gets pressured and brought down, sacked in the backfield. On the lose for yards, that's EJ DeQ on the sack. That is his 94th sack of the season.
And,
I'm sorry, 90. That's his 94th tackle of his career. My apologies.
Yeah, and he's looking very good, as well as the entire defensive line of Arizona this season.
Here's a handoff here to Swearingen, and Swearingen is hit in the backfield, going to lose a yard as well. 3rd and 15 now for the Predators. This Arizona defense is coming out.
Yeah, most definitely. And this Arizona defense, what they can do is take the ball away. They have 5 defensive backs, including Kanaka, Gamble, Thomas, Wayo, and Gage. They really like to take the football away.
Here's Charleston in a single back left ace formation. Drew steps up in the pocket, throws to his man down the sideline, out to the 40-yard. I'm sorry, that's the 41 of Arizona. And on that catch was number 46, the tight end. That was Lyric DaVinci.
Yeah, Lyric DaVinci right there with a 37-yard catch, putting the ball into Arizona territory. And really, Charleston, that's what they need to do. They need to get the ball out of the hands quickly, and they need to protect TD Drew.
Single back right formation here now for the Predators. Arizona's in a 4-3 formation on the defense. Looks like they're going to bring blitz up the middle. No, they're going to back off. And that pass is going to be incomplete, intended for Buchanan Simmons. Down to the bottom of the field, and that pass is going to be, looked like he dropped it. Tried to catch it with one hand, Ramos.
Yeah, actually it was an errant throw here for TD Drew. It was just a 2-step drop, and, he's already feeling the pressure and not the best of passes there.
Single back formation once again here for the Predators. 7-step drop here for Drew, like the jersey number. Got a man across the middle of the field. It's the tight end once again, and that is Lyric DaVinci once again. Coming away with that big catch across the middle for the first down, and Charleston is moving the ball down the field now later in this drive versus this great Arizona defense.
Yeah, so far it's either been a great play or a terrible one here for Charleston. It's just being a sack, then an incomplete pass, but also 2 big passes to the tight end. And Arizona right now is getting closer to, Charleston is getting closer to the red zone.
Simon's down to the bottom of the field. McCarroll in the slot, and this is going to be handoff to Swearingen, and Swearingen's only going to pick up 2 yards. Looks like he picked up 1, but they're going to give him 2.
And good run coverage there. That's number 64 on that play. Alex Constantine, the second-year man, both with Arizona. And, he's one of those big men on the defensive line who really like to put in the pressure on the QB.
3 wide receiver set, empty formation. Haven't seen this here on the drive yet. There's an out route to the top of the field. That pass is going to be incomplete. That was to Swearingen. They had Swearingen out wide on that formation. How many times do you see a halfback line out wide here in the SFL?
Yeah, and I like the play call, having that, on balance on your offensive side of the ball. I like that, but, Keith Swearingen, unfortunately, unable to corral it. That pass was a good pass by TD Drew, and running back has to make that catch.
39 for the Predators. Arizona's like they're going to bring blitz in a 4-3. 7-step drop once again for Drew. Drew, that pass is tipped and almost picked away. And on that deflection was B.J. Lovelace, the middle linebacker and anchor of this defense for the Arizona Scorpions. And they're going to force Charleston to a field goal on their first possession and drive. And Charleston just going to come up short from from scoring a touchdown there.
Yeah, but all things considered, solid drive here for Charleston. Most of it was Arizona having the upper hand, but 2 big plays to Da Vinci made that 3 points happen.
And this is going to be a 39-yard field goal attempt, and it's up and it's good right down the middle. Give credit to the kick, and that is Amanda Moyer come away with that kick. Excellent field goal attempt right down the middle, Ramos. And it looks like Arizona almost got a block there. They did get a man to penetrate through the line there of the field goal special team.
Yeah, that was very close. Not the best of snaps, but, the kick was good, and then that's all you need.
Here's the kickoff to the Scorpions. And that ball is kicked deep. Oh, my goodness. 8 yards deep into the end zone. And the Scorpions are going to take the ball out to the 20-yard line. Is where they're going to start their first possession and drive on this SFL matchup here on Sunday Night Football. Let's look at Ashley Jackson, a.k.a. 9mm. Strong eye wing jokers here for the Scorpions. DJ Moses has been the man for this team. They're going to run a screen to Moses. Moses breaks the tackle, spin move, steps out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, that was an interesting play here for Arizona, just out of the gate with DJ Moses, but not a run. It was actually a throw, as you said. It was a swing route, and he was just a few inches away from actually making that spin move. Unfortunately, he stepped out of bounds.
Second and 5 now for Arizona. I formation, handoff here to Moses. Moses got blockers in front. Moses is going to pick up 4 yards on that carry. 3rd and 1 now. Big third down here for not only Arizona, but for Charleston as well, as they would love to stop the Arizona Scorpions here on this 3rd down and force them to punt the ball back to them.
Yeah, and if I'm Arizona, I'm just running the ball up the middle. Look at this. Charleston is going on nickel defense, so they don't have enough people to stop a run.
3-step drop here by Ashley, and going to hand off and throws a screen pass to Moses. Moses makes a man miss and picks up the first down after making the first guy miss, but brought down by the second individual, and that was Johnny Bravo coming away with his first tackle tonight.
Yeah, but great individual play by DJ Moses on making a guy miss. Charleston read it perfectly. It was a swing route. They had enough men, but just unable to make the stop.
And here's Jackson once again in the shotgun. Twins to her left. Got a tight end out on the route as well. Here's James Hands, and James Hands is going to pick up 9 yards on that reception there. Great pass coming across the middle to the wide receiver.
Yeah, I really like that play call also from Arizona. It was man-to-man press coverage. As we're going to see on the replay here, Donnie Hands just running across the field, and with his speed, just force the corner to run with him. He can't, and a good gain of about 8 yards to make it a manageable second down.
There's a handoff here to Moses. Moses got open space down to the bottom of the field. Runs a guy over. One man to beat. He's going to be tackled and brought down at the 46-yard line of Charleston. And it took for, it looks like, was that Fly?
Wasn't.
That was, I'm sorry. That was Zach Lay. Zach Lay coming away with the tackle. The strong safety from the other side of the field, Ramos.
And that's been why DJ Moses has been unstoppable so far this season. He's towards the top of the league in rushing yards because he cannot be stopped with one tackler. He needs to be bottled up between 2-3 different defenders, and when you don't have that, that's what happens most of the time.
Absolutely. His trips right for the Scorpions. Two-step drop here by Jackson. Jackson got a man, and that pass is completed. Picks up 4 yards. Looks like Tiberius Bovine comes away with that reception. That is his first catch of the night. The all-time leading tight end in SFL history, if I am not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ramos.
Yeah, he is. 13th year man. All with this franchise. Remember, this franchise used to be the Oklahoma City Renegades, and it just turned into the Arizona Scorpions. So he's been with this same franchise for 13 seasons, and right there picking up a good game.
Joker's formation, handoff to Moses, and Moses got a few yards he picks up before being hit and tackled. Looks like by Reese on that tackle there. And 3rd and 2 now for the Scorpions. This is their second third down of the drive. Can Charleston force a stop here? And this is the same formation runners that Arizona ran to get the first down when they passed the hands. And they're going to hands off to Moses and nothing doing. Moses is hitting the backfield by a host of Predators. You got to give credit to number 42 on the tackle. I do not see him on my roster sheet. I'm sorry, that is Jack Brown, outside linebacker. And Jack comes away with a big tackle there to stop Moses in the backfield.
Yeah, and Jack Brown is only now 5 tackles away from 750 in his career. Former Mexico City Aztec, and he's been with Charleston here for the past couple of seasons. He's been one of their best defenders for the last few seasons.
Yeah, you're right. Jack Brown has been around for a really long time. Like you stated, started his career off in Mexico, had some great years over there. He helped you guys win the championship back in season 9, right?
Yeah, exactly. That was his first season. He came in mid-season, replacing one of our other linebackers, and just was a key piece for us to win the season 9 championship and containing those amazing running backs we had to face that season.
There was some great ones back in season 9. I can vouch for that. Single back right here for TD Drew and the Predators. BJ Lovelace showing blitz, and Swearingen, oh my goodness, is hit hard at the 6-yard line. He paid for it. And man, my goodness, Joey Tropicana comes away with that big hit.
Yeah, second year man, also with Arizona last season. And, we are really looking at his progression here, as well as, Loveless and the rest of this defense. They have just come a long way.
That pass is tipped and it's intercepted by the great one, Eddie Gage, down to the 3-yard line. You don't throw in the no-fly zone of this guy.
Man, talking about 13 years in the league, also 13 seasons here for Eddie Gage, still as good as ever, going up, getting the interception, and a 1st and goal here for Arizona. Eddie Gage, a former Baltimore Crab, also former Houston Hyena.
I know that Eddie Gage go by the name of Two Scoops, but he's just been renamed the Great One here on the SFL Network. I'll tell the story as far as why he's called Two Scoops here in a minute. Here's Ashley Jackson underneath the center at the 3-yard line. Charleston in a 4-3 defense. Handoff here to Moses, and Moses is nothing doing. Going to lose a yards on that carry, Ramos. 19 yards total, 5 carries of the day.
Great defense there for Charleston, just containing on the outside, making the stop behind the line. And Damon, Eddie was actually a teammate for both of us back in the day. I was a free safety in the Baltimore Crabs franchise. He was a strong safety. You were a wide receiver, and he was a strong safety there as well.
Yeah, some great players come out of the franchise of Baltimore. DJ Moses is going to pick up the yards that he lost back to the 3-yard line now. And Ramos, you did bring up some great history there. We all 3 of us did play on that team with Baltimore. And man, that season 5 team, we lose our star running back, week 4. I want to say it was week 4, week 3. And we had to rely on the pass game, but the defense stepped up so big that season for the Baltimore Crabs. Went to the playoffs and everything, almost had a big victory over Jacksonville. And there's a touchdown pass to DJ Moses coming out of the backfield. He was left all alone. Not sure if there was a broken coverage there, but DJ Moses crosses Hollywood Boulevard for the first touchdown of the game.
Yeah, and that seemed clearly like a busted coverage. Nobody there. I mean, it's not the fact that he made somebody miss. It was literally nobody there.
Absolutely, man. It's ironic how they left the league's leading running back wide open like that. Someone should always have a hat on him. A hat on a hat. Someone should be accounting for that individual at all times.
Yeah, most definitely. And it's been a matter of Charleston not playing the situational defense. I think when they were so close, they were playing. It seemed like some sort of deep coverage on that play back of the end zone, and it just didn't work. Not sure what they did there, but Arizona took full advantage of it.
And that is exactly what you're supposed to do on takeovers. Forced turnovers there. You're supposed to take the advantage, especially in short field like that. Play took 3 yards with a 3-yard touchdown pass to DJ Moses there. Great stats by the stat team. And here's the Predators back out to the 26-yard line. See if they can get things moving once again as they did in the first drive.
Yeah, most definitely. And I think Charleston needs to stay patient. Obviously, they're now losing this game, but they don't have to shy away from their game plan. Just keep running the ball with Swearingen, keep throwing the ball to Da Vinci, and it will all be fine. Also, do not, just bail on Buchanan Simons. He's your best wide receiver, so get him all in the game with a short pass or something and just go from there.
And here's Simons at the bottom of the field. Nicaro to the top. There's an out route to the wide receiver. Gets that reception. Looks like they're going to give him 4 yards.
Yep.
On that catch. 2nd and 6 now for the...
Yeah, Ken Macaro, the 5th-year man, 3 seasons here with Charleston, coming from the London Knights as one of their lead receivers back in the day. And, he gets the X position. Buchanan Simon gets the Z position. And, together they were one of the best couple of wide receivers across the league for sure.
This Charleston offense runs a 2 tight end set, and they have both tight ends in the game. Single back formation to Swearingen. Swearingen, nothing doing. Hit hard as he crosses the line of scrimmage, or get back to the line of scrimmage by number 50. And my goodness, he took it. 58 that is, and that's Joey Tropicana once again with another big hit. Second big hit of the day for Tropicana.
Yeah, and Arizona is just ready for it. I mean, Charleston has tried to run the ball, and it's not been working so far. I still say not bail on it, but, throw the ball maybe here.
Up on the play. My goodness, Swearingen took another big hit. And was that Tropicana once again with that hit? My goodness.
Not sure if it was
WWE SmackDown right now, Ramos.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure if it was Tropicana or Loveless, but it was so hard of a hit that we did not even catch the number of the player, as Charleston fortunate to recover, and Arizona will get the ball back, but they get a chance to punt for the Predators do.
Wally Saddle punts the ball away back to this Arizona defense. And coming out on the field for Arizona's quarterback Ashley Jackson, halfback DJ Moses, 25, 41 fullback Nick LaSala, 11 wide receiver Donnie Hans, number 12 James Hans, number 13 wide receiver Jacob McCall, 89 tight end Tiberius Bovine. We spoke of him earlier today. And center number 65 Sean Crooked. 4 wide receiver set here. Trips right for Jackson. Moses in the backfield by him lonesome. Blitz coming from the defense. Jackson is hit and brought down at the 24. And that is going to be defensive tackle Joseph Sabolka on that.
Yeah, big man, 6'5", 300 pounds, number 54. And just owning the offensive line on that play. And a 2nd and 14. I will not be surprised if Arizona runs some crossing routes here, Damon.
Charleston is in a nickel formation. Arizona comes out, and they're going to hand it off. Pass it to Moses, but he's going to lose a yard on that reception.
The slot receiver tried to run that crossing route, but Ashley Jackson unable to locate the receiver. To be fair, it was well covered by the linebacker, and she just tried to dump it up to DJ Moser trying to make a play, but he was very close from the boundaries. And a 3rd and long. Arizona needs to be very careful here, not throwing an interception.
3rd and 15, gun straight. And this is going to look like 50 XA post. That pass is tipped and almost intercepted by the defense. Ashley Jackson threw that ball in enemy territory, and Ramos, there was 4 defensive backs in that vicinity.
Yeah, it was, and you called it perfectly. XA posts basically is an X receiver and one of the slot receivers running deep crossing routes, trying to confuse the safeties, make the safeties choose between one or the other. A pretty popular play here in the SFL, and Charleston had it beautifully covered.
And Charleston showed great defense there. 4th and 15. Arizona is going to be forced to punt the ball away now, and the kick is off. Going back to the Predators. And there's the return. He's going to be hit as he catches it.
Good coverage there by Arizona.
And that is McCall on that return. My apologies. That is not McCall. I mean, McCarroll.
Yeah, and Charleston, right now they're in supreme field position here, Damon. 43-yard line. They have 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, trying to spread it out. Let's see what they do.
Jumped off sides of the defense, and Swearingen is going to be hitting the backfield. That's going to be a free play for the Charleston Predators, and they're going to move the ball up 5 yards there.
Yeah, and Charleston trying to run out of the spread formation. Arizona ready for it, but an offside penalty here.
Keith Swearingen is a halfback, number 32. Wide receivers are Ken McCarroll and Buchanan Simons, 10 and 14. Tight ends are Lyric DeVinci, number 46, and Jay Taylor, number 80. They have 2 tackles on the team, Fred Dukes and Butch Manor. We'll get over to the defense of Arizona here in just a minute. 1st and 5 for the Predators at their very own 48-yard line. Arizona looks like they're going to show blitz to the bottom of the field. They do not back off. Swearingen has nowhere to go as this front 7 for Arizona Ramos has been outstanding so far in this game. And that's Anthony Wayo coming up with that tackle from the safety spot. And that's going to do it for the first quarter, people. We're heading into quarter number 2. You're watching SFL action on SFL Twitch Network. And if you're new to the SFL Football League, you're watching the first controller-less esports with strategy and AI instead of thumbs determines outcome. Teams submit game plans prior to the simulation, and the results play out live in real time, and hundreds of viewers turn players, scouts, coaches, and team owners on the field. And it's going to be Swearingen, and the Swearingen almost picks up the first down in the middle of my read, tackled and brought down by Eddie Gage, the Hall of Famer here, who leads this defense.
Yeah, that's a penalty, and that's going to be a holding here, Damon.
Holding, number 61.
And you called it, Ramos. It is holding, offensive holding on number 61. And as I was stating, the SFL have hundreds of viewers, turn players, scouts, and coaches, and team owners on the field to create an all-new kind of virtual reality. Visit www.simulationfl.net for more information. And we have Charleston coming up, 2nd and 15 now after that holding call. Here's a 7-step drop here by TD Drew. Drew throws down the middle of the field. He got a man wide open. And that is McCarroll. And McCarroll is going to be tackled and hit and falls into the end zone. Hollywood Boulevard just called McCarroll's name, Ramos.
Yeah, absolutely amazing route here by Ken McCarroll. That crossing. I'm not sure if that was another deep post route. Yes, it was. It was another deep post route, and the safety Anthony Wayo just did not play that one correctly. He had to undercut that man. He had to play more aggressively. He tried to wait for the ball, and Ken McCarroll just jumped, got the ball, and Eddie Gage was a little bit too late to make the stop.
Just as we was getting word from the SFL commissioner that he does have a game break for us, that big play happened for Charleston. Cam, you're willing to take it away anytime you're ready, sir.
Thanks, Damon. Well, London 13.5-point underdogs in Denver. So what do? A 13-play, 78-yard, 5-minute drive to start the game. And the Knights lead the Nightwings 7-0. Denver's in the red zone. Back to the crew, led by Damon in Phoenix.
Thanks for that game break, Commissioner Cameron Irvine, and leading broadcaster and promotionist. He has a lot of titles in this league, I tell you.
Yeah.
And here's the kick back off to Arizona. I want to fall back on the game break. A lot of teams are sleeping on this London team. London is no slouch. I mean, they're a great organization and a team with a lot of great players. We're in a rebuilding stage last season and so forth, and they got a lot of guys over there that can really play some ball. Look for them to be a force as we move into the second half of the season.
Yeah, I agree with you, Damon. You know, London has a lot of potential. You know, it's been historically a very good offensive team that on defense they are trying to find their groove, and I think that as soon as they can find some balance, they could be a force in this league because we know Liam Crowder, he's a very, very good offensive mind. We know how he loves to run the ball. You know, under his tutelage, he basically groomed Reggie Streeter, and it was the London Knights with Reggie Streeter that got the all-time record for rushing yards in a game with 425. So, we know what he can do, and as soon as they can find some balance, they could be a force.
Absolutely. That was a completion right across the middle of the field to Donnie Hands. And there's a handoff here to Moses, and Moses is hit hard in the backfield, and he's slow to get up. And this Charleston defense said, we're going to go ahead and repay the favor from the licks that was laid on our guy, Keith Swearingen, earlier in the game.
Yeah, both teams doing a significant job here on stopping the outside runs. As we see a gun straight, do we see another 50XA post here, Damon?
Here's Jackson in the shotgun, as you called it, gun straight formation. And it does look like that same play. That pass is tipped, almost caught by the wide receiver, Hands, and Hands was unable to come away and reel that one in. Donnie Hands, that is.
Yeah.
Let's not get them mixed up. The scoring drive for Charleston was 4 plays, 58 yards with a 63-yard pass to McCarroll that allowed them to take the lead in this ballgame.
Yeah, and Donnie Hands with a lack of hands, because that was directly to him. That should have been caught, and that probably should have been a touchdown here, Damon. So they go with 5 wide here.
And here's trips left here for Arizona. Ashley Jackson stands in the pocket, takes a hit, and that pass is complete for a first down. Donnie Hands, no, not Donnie Hands, my apologies. That is Jacob McCall on that reception.
Yeah, that's a beautiful play by Jackson. It's one of the best throws I've seen Jackson make in quite some time. She's been great all season long, but to take a lick here in the pocket and just deliver a perfect pass that was completely vacated. The linebackers just completely, blitzed or covered deep, and that was open for McCall to make the catch.
She took a shot as she was throwing the ball as well. Jackson on a 7-step drop this time. Dumps it off here to Moses. That was an actual screen pass, and Moses is slow to get up once again. He's taking a beating out there now. It looks like there was a design screen pass, Ramos, but Moses outran his blockers.
Yeah, and this is the type of patience he still needs to get as a young back. His this third season in the league. He was a fullback, now he's a running back, and just needs a little bit of patience to wait for his blockers to develop.
Gun slide left. That pass is complete across the middle of the field, and that's going to be a first down for the Arizona Scorpions. And that's Donnie Hands, who has been the leading receiver so far in this game. I want to say that's his 3rd reception, and maybe for 30.
Yeah, and that's a great throw. Just past the first down marker for a first down, and Arizona keeps moving the chains. They need this.
Power eye screen pass here to DJ Moses once again. There's a spin move by Moses, and Moses is going to force his way 2 yards short of the first down out to Charleston's 32-yard line with 7 minutes and 29 seconds left in this half, should I say.
Yeah, absolutely. And, this is a good play here by Moses. He tried to spin inside actually to help his blocker make the block on the outside, and a good job for him. I think Arizona's going to run the ball here, Damon. Maybe not.
1-step drop here by Jackson. Jackson dumps it off to Moses, and Moses is hit hard. He got jacked up by Zach Lay.
Yeah, he did, and I don't hate the play call. I think it was good putting your star running back one-on-one against a defensive back, but great play by the defender there, making the stop just behind the line of gain, and now they go in a tight formation.
3rd and 2 here now for the Scorpions. 5-step drop, screen pass once again to Moses. Moses is going to pick up the first down. Jukes move and hit and brought down out of bounds at the 26-yard line of Charleston. Give credit on that tackle to 2 defenders. One was 33, Johnny Bravo. Couldn't see the number on the other one, but it was 2 Charleston defenders.
Yeah, and I would not be surprised if Arizona goes again with a gun straight just to give DJ Moses a little bit of a breather here, because it's about 3-4 straight plays going to him, and 115-degree weather. You don't want to tire your running back too much.
Looks like a strong eye Jokers here for Arizona. 5-step drop, screen once again to Moses. This team here runs more screens than any team I've seen so far this season in the SFL. And Moses is going to pick up 4 yards on that screen pass there.
Yeah, good play by Moses, breaking a tackle and just securing the ball on his outside hand, and just trying to get most yards as possible with going out of bounds just to protect himself and protect the ball.
That has been 8 straight passes by Arizona. Here's gun slot left, deep down the middle of the field. That pass is tipped away, almost intercepted. Great hands by the defense of Charleston there. I'm not sure if it was Reese that got a hand on it. Was it?
I think it was also, both safeties actually. Josh Reese was the one who made the deflection. The free safety, 6'3", 225, a big free safety for Charleston. As 3rd and 6, they go again with that bunch formation. They like to run a slant here with the X receiver up top.
Here's Moses in the backfield, single back. 1-step drop here by Jackson. Got a man across the middle of the field. That pass is caught in, and it's going to be a fumble. And Arizona picked it up. Charleston players were surrounded the ball, and no one jumped on it. I saw a guy for Charleston try to pick it up instead of jumping on it, and that cost him a turnover.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, if I'm Charleston, I could be challenging this because I think that was close from being incomplete. Now, will Arizona actually go for it here?
It's 4th and inches. They're in slot pair left. This is not DJ Moses in the game at halfback. This is the backup. And looks like Arizona is not going to call and run this play here. They're going to call a timeout.
Yeah, and if you're going to do this, I mean, at least put DJ Moses on the field, because if you put the backup running back, there's actually no threat of a run or really to just snap the play. So I'm not sure about Arizona's decision there, but at least they can bring the kicker, Cliff Allen, and try to tie this game up.
And this is going to be a 38-yard field goal, maybe 39. Looks like 38, you ask me. I'm going to call it 39-yard field goal because APF trips sometimes. I know my eyes are saying 28 is what the holder is. And that ball is up, and they call it 33. How was that possible? I was reading wrong then. Sorry, I was way off.
Yeah, I think the holder was at about the 23.
Was the holder at the 23? Okay,
Yeah.
I was seeing that the holder was at the 28-yard line. Okay, so the holder was at the 23.
Yeah, well, it was like a 23 and a half. And good job here for Arizona, just getting a drive together, tie the game up. And, the defense has played really good. It's just been a couple of deep passes that has hurt them. Lyric Da Vinci got loose for a couple in the first drive of the game. And then, last drive, it was Ken Maccaro with the big touchdown. But other than that, Arizona has put pressure on the quarterback, has stopped the run really well. And, they're playing a solid game here on defense.
Absolutely. Get your player position locked and loaded today through our Discord server and the SFL Minor League, SFLM. Now 12 teams. There's more opportunities than ever to be a player you've always wanted to be. Join the Discord community through www.simulationfl.net. The second season of the SFL Minor League starts in October 2020. Contact Deputy Commissioner Andrew Rastelli on Discord for more information. Here's TD Drew in the shotgun formation, screen pass to Swearingen. Swearingen shoulder charge one man before another came in and lights out. That was Tropicana once again with the big hit.
Yeah, and the wide receiver, I think that was Ken Macaro on the field, first missed the block on the corner, but then picked up a safety. And if Swearingen makes that linebacker miss, he could still be running right now.
And off hit to Swearingen. Swearingen bounces his outside. Oh, no, he tried to do a stutter step and go back inside when the open field was to the left of him. He had open daylight.
Yeah, he did.
And
I'm
that's
not
Tropicana
sure.
once again.
Yeah, that is. And I'm not sure if he saw the corner trying to, go to the outside and try to cut it inside to make a play happen. But, yeah, you're right. A bad decision. Should have just bounced it out to the outside, and he would have at least gotten the first down.
One step drop here by Drew. Drew got the tight end, and that's a first down for the Predators. And on that reception is Jay Taylor.
Yeah, really good route there by Taylor, who is the number 2 tight end, 6'5", 250, second year with Charleston here. And good route, just running past the sticks. You don't need much more and getting a first down. Now, Charleston does not have to actually hurry. They still have about 4 minutes left, 3 timeouts, and they don't want to give the ball back to Arizona before the half.
Look for number 80, Taylor on the line, going out. There's an out route down to the bottom of the field. That is going to be to the number 1 tight end of Lyric DeVinci. Comes away with that reception. It's 2nd and 1 after picking up 9 yards on that reception.
Yeah, another good play. I mean, basically, number 80, Taylor, works as a second option. And, basically whoever is open, just throw the ball to him. And that situation, both were open. As we have
and look at here. There's going to be a offsides by the defense as Arizona did stuff the run there. But that was a free play. And Charleston's going to pick up a free first down here, Ramos.
Yeah, and good job by Charleston. Just, staying patient, running the ball here, another running down, getting another first down with this penalty. And, Arizona has looked red hot in the past few weeks. Charleston, to be fair, has looked a little bit of hit or miss, but they come in with a great game plan. They're not, other than that Eddie Gage interception, they're not making many mistakes, and they're looking pretty steady so far.
First and 10 here for the Predators. Twins right of Drew. Handoff here to Swearingen. Swearingen is going to pick up 3 yards on that carry before being brought down. Number 46, outside linebacker, Allen Seaton.
Yeah, and that's Swearingen's 8th carry of the day. He only has 4 yards rushing so far. It's 0.5 yards per carry. But again, if he can give you his due to get like a 10, 15-yard gain, and so do not bail on him.
There's another handoff here to Swearingen. Swearingen is going to pick up a yard there before being brought down at midfield. AJ DeQ on the tackle.
And with the ball at midfield here, 3rd and 7, Charleston likes to go with those 2 receivers on one side and the tight ends on the other.
And that's going to be the 2-minute warning, people. You're watching the Simulation Football League live here on the SFL Twitch network. Download CrowdPlay, our new partner for 2020, and play the game about the game. Follow the action and answer questions for a chance to win a share of the $1,000 prize pool. Your next chance to win is Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, when the undefeated, well, that was earlier today. The next one will be, and there's a pass to Buchanan. Buchanan Simons. I'm thinking about the cornerback for the Atlanta Falcons, Philip Buchanan.
Yeah, and also for the Raiders for a long time.
Absolutely. That was Buchanan Simons with that big catch down the middle of the field there to get a big first down for Charleston, as Charleston is in scoring area here. Handoff hit to Swearingen. Swearingen, spin move, hit. Oh, I thought he was going to get in. Stopped, then brought down at the 2-yard line by Eddie Gage. Swearingen, his biggest run of the night.
Yeah, big run here by Swearingen. To be fair, Philip Buchanan was also a great player. Just time and great play here by Charleston. TD Drew, 7 completions out of 11 attempts, 174 yards against this defense, a touchdown and a pick, and a quarterback rating of 99.6 so far.
5-step drop here by Drew. Drew got him in wide open. That pass is intercepted by Mana Kanaka.
Yeah.
the left cornerback for the Arizona Cardinals. What a play by Kanaka coming away with that INT all over Buchanan there.
Yeah, that's a terrible throw. That was a horrific throw. I'm not sure what he was looking, but I'm not sure if the receiver ran the wrong route. He needed to run a little bit more shallow, but that's a horrible pass and should never been thrown. Lack of communication there for Charleston is my best bet as they go gun straight. So again, we may see another post right here, Damon.
Hey, this is their third time running this play. Here's Arizona deep. They're going to throw it underneath. Great pass by Jackson underneath to the wide receiver, third wide receiver, that is Jacob McCall, 5'11", 185. He's a little short slot guy. Normally wide receivers here in the SFL normally range around 6'3" or taller.
Yeah, most definitely. And I'm not sure why Arizona is not hurrying this. A couple of timeouts. They have an explosive offense. I mean, you have to think they can get 40 yards and try to get into field goal range here.
Right, I totally agree with you. 30 seconds left on the clock, and she took all day before she hiked it. And here's a handoff to DJ Moses, and Moses is going to run out to the 39-yard line of Charleston.
Now they will hurry up.
Taking a time once again. No timeout by this Arizona team. Handoff here to Moses, and Moses is going to be hitting the backfield. Still no timeout. It looks like they're just going to run the clock out here.
Yeah, they don't want to throw an interception or fumble the ball or something like that. Not the best.
There's a handoff to Moses, and Moses is hit hard before the clock runs out. 2 seconds left on the ticker, and there's a timeout. Their first timeout by Arizona. Not sure why they took a timeout there.
Well, just to do a Hail Mary, I think you have nothing to. It's either a score or even if it's an interception or a sack, it's not a big deal. But you have a chance of scoring here, so it's worth a try. But I don't agree with that Arizona clock management. Should have called a timeout maybe a couple plays ago.
I totally agree with you. As you stated, Ramos, Hail Mary situation here. They're at the 44-yard line on their side of the 50. Ashley gets pressured, flushed out, and throws the ball out of bounds, and that's going to end the half. 10-10 is the score at halftime here in this defensive battle in Arizona. You're watching the Simulation Football League live on the SFL Twitch network. Ramos, take us away with the halftime show.
Well, I mean, it's been a very good game for both teams so far, to be fair. That's why it's tied at this moment. TD Drew has had a couple of bad throws, but other than that, 7 out of 12. Again, 174 yards, 1 score. Ken Macaro has a reception for 63 yards. Buchanan Simon has 2 catches for 45. Da Vinci has 3 for 63. And, as far as Arizona goes, Ashley Jackson, 16 out of 20, but only for 93 yards. So it's been a lot of dump it off short to DJ Moses, a lot of screen passes. As far as the receivers go, wide receivers, Jacob McCall leads the way with 3 catches for 33 yards.
Awesome. Thanks for that breakdown, Ramos. And that's going to be another touchback for little Jacob McCall. He hasn't returned the ball yet on the return team. And Sector 6 is the official apparel provider of the Simulation Football League, and replica jerseys are out now. Get your name on the back of your team's or your fans' favorite team's jersey, and visit team stores and libraries for purchase options through sector6apparel.com or through the website at simulationfl.net. Just hit the shop button. And there's JD, I couldn't get his name out. DJ Moses was breaking tackles left and right as I was trying to go through the read there. Little man.
Wow.
Coming up big on that run play there.
Yeah, great run here by Moses following his blockers, breaks a couple tackles. And man, if number 75 here, as I will get a name here shortly, that's Atimi Bond, the tackle. If he holds that block, that's 6 points on the board. But a good job by the Charleston defender of shedding that block and making the tackle.
Yeah, that was Corey Chief Minner on the tackle. The cornerback coming up with a big hit on Moses there. There's a handoff here to Moses up the middle. Moses is going to be hitting the backfield, loses a yard, tackled by number 99, Jeff Hollywood. And there was a second defender as well there with him. I can't get a number. Was it 29?
I think it was. And that was DJ Moses II's 12th attempt of the day rushing. That's 45 yards for him. So 3.8 yards per carry, longest of 15. So Charleston doing a great job on containing one of the best running backs in the league this season.
2nd and 11. Here's Ashley Jackson, gets pressured, dumps it off to Moses, going to lose a yard there. 3rd and 11 now for the Arizona Scorpions. Great defensive pressure there for the Scorpions. I'm not the Scorpions, for the Predators.
Yeah, and what Arizona likes to do here in 3rd and long at least game is either throw the ball deep to the post route, or they actually have like those tight bunch sets and they throw a short, slant or a short crossing route. It looks like they're going shotgun here. So from a shotgun, they like to run a deep throw, maybe a corner route.
Donnie hands to the top of the screen, going to run a crossing route, throws it out of bounds, and that's going to be 4th and 11. That was James Hand. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say that's James Hand's first target of the day.
Actually, that's his second target. We remember he had that drop that could have been a first down and maybe even a touchdown. That's his second target, and no catches so far from James Hands, which is quite surprising, as Arizona will have to punt, and a great defensive drive here for Charleston.
Got to give it up for this defense of the Predators, led by Dick Baker, Jeff Hollywood, Joseph Soboka, Jack Hoffman, Jack Brown, Tommy Zanardi, Johnny Bravo, Corey Manor, Josh Reese, Zachary Bates, and Zach Lay. Those guys played outstanding on that possession there, forcing Arizona to kick the ball back off to them for them to get an opportunity to take a lead in this game.
Yeah, and this drive, Damon, I would like to see Charleston involve Keith Swearingen. He only has 22 yards, in 11 carries, but he's bound to get a big play sooner than later.
TD Drew underneath the center. That's going to be a handoff to Swearingen, and Swearingen is going to lose 3 yards on the carry after being brought down by Seaton and a host of Arizona Scorpions.
Yeah, making now just about 19 yards on the game. But this is Charleston. I'm not sure why they're not probably running towards the strong side of their formations. There, it seems that they're trying to run to the weak side, and Arizona just has a lot of people over there.
Gun slot pair left here for the Predator as well, and that pass is going to be completed. Going to pick up a few yards there to Macaro. It's 3rd and 9 now for the Predators.
A decent throw here for TD Drew, just trying to get a short 3rd down, and now going with 5 wide receivers. Actually 4 wide receivers. I'm not sure if that's Da Vinci on the near side. They like to run those tight ends as receivers, and let's see what they do.
Here's TD Drew. Got a man open. That pass is caught and complete for a 1st down. And there was a defender there who just totally missed the tackle, and that was Iverson Gamble, who did not come away with that tackle. I didn't even see him attempt to make the tackle. He just ran right by the receiver.
Yeah, you're right on that one. And good play call, as that's when it was number 39. Actually, Iverson Gamble, 6-year man. First one with Arizona. The previous 5 was with the Seattle franchise. But, good play by the tight end making the 1st down.
Here's TD Drews taking a 5-step drop. Got a pass down the sideline, and that pass is caught by Buchanan Simons.
Great play by Simons, and a good throw here by TD Drew. A little bit overplayed there by Kanaka, who already has an interception in this game. But good throw by Charleston, and they are in scoring position now, Demo.
Yeah, Kanaka he was in great position, but just was unable to come down with the ball. And Simons was the man who wanted it more. Single back formation here. Handoff here to Swearingen. Got a big hole. If he kept straight, he moved over to his right and ran into enemy territory. He had a wide open hole. Raymond's not sure why he ran towards the bodies of Arizona's defense.
Yeah, it's just not very good vision. I'm not sure if there's a lot of in that visor with the heat, but he just couldn't see the hole.
A lot of sweat in the visor. Could be it. Here's Drew in the back. Oh, that pass is tipped it away.
Yeah,
great defensive play there.
Yeah, great play. That's Alan Seaton, who is a non-contracted player, making a big deflection outside of the hash marks, and that's not easy to do for a linebacker, to actually go up and up his hips and go outside the hashes, outside the numbers even, and make a deflection. Good, impressive play by the linebacker.
3rd and 7 here for the Charleston Predators. They're at their own No, that's the 25-yard line of Arizona. Not sure why it says NYJ there. Single back formation. Buchanan Simons down to the bottom of the field, throws an out route to Simons, and oh, that was just missed target. Simons ran a 3 and out, and looks like Drew was expecting a 5 and out route ran there. Poor and bad communication for the Charleston Predators on that play.
Yeah, that's about the third time we see plays with very sketchy communication there. And second time, as you said, maybe I'm not sure if he was expecting like a stop route or hitch or something like that, but just not in sync in this time. And at least Charleston can take a field goal to regain the lead.
Here comes Amanda Mara out for the field goal attempt. This is going to be a 42-yarder. Good. Right down the middle. -1, 41.
Yeah, good kick there by Moyer. Not the best of hope, again, by the Charleston special teams unit, but the kicker puts it through. And Charleston, I mean, really, they have the game where they wanted them on. I mean, they wanted a scoring game, they especially here on the road. Arizona was favored by 10 points, and the over-under was 55.5. So, we have only 23 points so far, and that's what they want. They want a low-scoring game where, they can have a good play on defense and just try to pull away here in the fourth quarter. But Arizona just has to continue doing their game plan. It's been good so far. It's just been a couple of misplays where, either, James Hans has been unable to catch the ball or a missed block here and there, but they have played a solid game so far.
Absolutely. Great defense by this Charleston team as well. Charleston, 8 plays, 41 yards on that drive there that ended with a field goal attempt and make. 3-3 defense here now for the Predators. They do bring a blitz, and that pass is going to be a screen to DJ Moses, and Moses is going to make a man miss, picks up the first down, and steps out of bounds at the 30-yard line, that is.
Yeah, that's 31. A good play there by Moses. A great block there. Missed it for a second, but just enough to make that block happen and make the defender miss. And, Arizona has to keep doing this. I mean, just do not panic. Do not throw an interception. Just keep involving Moses and do what you want to like to do. Sorry.
At the 31, 3 wide receiver set here for Arizona. All 90 all slants, that is. Spin move by looks like the tight end coming away with that catch there. Tiberius Holbein.
Yeah.
Man, that was through some traffic, and Ashley Jackson got that one through with a dart.
Yeah, and that was Eddie Gage's favorite formation. It was a single back triple formation and 90 all slants. As they overload one side of the formation to leave the X receiver isolated, and they just confuse the linebackers.
And off to Moses, and Moses is going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a yard.
Good job here, and Charleston is doing a great job here on making stops in the running game with only 6 men on the box. They are not overloading the box. They're not having the safety download. It's just having enough men to make a stop.
3 wide receiver set here once again for Arizona. Got a man going across the middle of the field. That pass is tipped it away, almost intercepted. And that is Bravo there in the vicinity of the play. Ashley Jackson has went over 11,000 yards for her career. She's also has a touchdown today that moves her up to 70 touchdowns on her career as well. Great, outstanding performance for Ashley Jackson and those milestones.
Another bunch formation here, Damon. Let's see if they can throw the ball here to the X receiver.
They may throw a screen to the halfback. Just kidding. And there's an out route to the top of the field, and that is caught. And that is Hans, Donnie Hans, that is, come away with that reception. But it's going to be 4th and 3 for Arizona. Ramos, do you think they should go for it or punt it away?
They should punt it away. No hurry to, because it could just snowball from here if you try to go for it. If you get sacked or if you just do not convert and leave Charleston with great field position, it could just snowball and the obviously tide of the game goes completely to the opposing team. So just punt the ball away, play some defense.
And there's the punt back off to Charleston. Mike Windu is the punter, and that pass, that return is going nowhere as Arizona was right there, ready for Lance Dulake on that return. And here comes TD Drew leading out his troops. See if he can march downfield and gather another score on this great Arizona defense.
Another empty formation here with 2 tight ends.
7-step drop here by Drew. Drew steps up in the pocket, goes underneath. That pass is going to be caught for a 4-yard gain. And that is to Buchanan Simons.
Simons is more of a deep target receiver. He likes to run those corner posts and post corner routes. But that time, just a shallow cross or a shallow route, and good play, 4 yards. And now with 2 tight ends here near side, they like to run slants.
Both tight ends are in on the game here. Here's a handoff to Swearingen. Nothing doing. I don't think Swearingen, he may have got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe not.
Yeah, and that's an amazing play here by EJ DeQ. He was actually the one, but he completely destroyed that offensive lineman and basically blew the play right from the start.
Shotgun formation here for Drew. Drew throws off one leg, his back foot. That pass was dangerous, almost intercepted by Kanaka, who deflected it away.
And Drew has had a solid game. 209 on 11 completions, but he's had a few of those, Damon, where it's just head scratchers. It's like, what is he thinking? Obviously, he has had a couple of really bad interceptions, and that pass could have easily gone the other way.
You're absolutely right. That pass could have easily gone the other way, and that would have been a disaster for TD Drew if he would have threw on the pick there, because that would have put Arizona in great position to score and get back in this ball game, which they are still in it, only down by 3 points here.
Yeah, absolutely. As I say, when drive is just punt the ball, play some defense, and just try to get the ball back. There's really no hurry. Just stay patient and play your game. You're at home. You have the home crowd at your disposal, and just keep running ball with DJ Moses. Those swing routes are working fine, and you're close from tying this one up.
Power I formation here for Arizona. 3-3 formation is the defense, and they're going to throw a screen to DJ Moses, and he's going to pick up, looks like 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 now, out to the 46-yard line of Arizona.
Good play by Moses here, 4 yards, and it doesn't look like much, but this really set up your offense, set up a good drive. Having a shorter 2nd down, you have the whole playbook at your disposal. You can run the ball here. You can run another swing, or you can even throw the ball deep and still will be 3rd and 6 if you do not convert.
2-step drop here by Jackson, dumps it off to Moses, and the sliding open field there, and he's going to be tackled as he picks up the 1st down. I would challenge this if I'm Charleston. I don't think he crossed the 1st down marker.
You don't think that? I actually do think he had just about half the ball across the 1st down marker. I don't think Charleston's going to challenge this one, but good play by Arizona, isolating the running back on the far side, giving the ball to him and trying to make a play.
Handoff here to Moses, and Moses picks up 4 yards on that carry there before being brought down by Jeff Hollywood, the defensive end there, who caught him from behind.
Good inside run here for Arizona. Just, again, one of those tone setters here for your drive. It's a 2nd and 5, make it a more manageable, and then, Ashley Jackson can throw another swing route, another screen that they like to do here in those types of situations, or run the ball again.
Strong guy formation once again. Pump fake by Jackson. Dumps it off to the halfback. Gets the blocker too. And he's going to be hit as he gets to the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a yard. I don't think he got that yard, though. Looks like he got right at the line of scrimmage. And there's the numbers for the day for both quarterbacks.
Yeah, and good play again by Jackson, I think. By pump faking to the left, that puts the eyes on the linebackers to that side, and then just go short with Moses. But a good defensive play for Charleston, limiting that one.
2-step drop here by Jackson. Got a man open to the corner, and that pass is caught, but they're going to say out of bounds. Was a reception by Donnie Hands.
Yeah, very
4th and 5, and
unfortunate.
Arizona has to punt it away.
Yeah, very unfortunate play there because he was completely wide open. If that instead of being a corner route was like a stop, that would have been caught. But unfortunately, here for the Scorpions, they will have to punt. And this is a very important play in the game. Damon Windu trying to pin them deep inside the 5.
There's a punt by Windu, and this ball is going to bounce. Looks like right at the 10, and it's going to be down at the goal line, 1 yard line of Charleston. And man, they're going to have to scrape to get out of this situation.
Yeah, and going back to it, it's just a huge play in this game. Skeet Swearingen is not having success on the ground. His longest run of the game has been 8 yards, and he has been tackled for a loss in a good amount of those plays. So if Arizona can get some pressure, they could tackle the running back for a safety. Showing blitz.
It has been all special teams here in the second half. There's a handoff here to Swearingen. Swearingen is going to pick up 6 yards on that carry. Great run there by the halfback.
That's been the best play by Swearingen today.
That's his second big run. The first one, he did pick up a first down, I want to say, which was about 10 or 11 yards on that carry. But this one here was pretty good as well to get them out of that end zone situation there.
Yeah, well, I'll go back to it.
And here's Swearingen. Swearingen's going to pick up the first down before being tackled and brought down. Couldn't see the defender there.
That run, the previous run was to hole number 3, which is basically behind your left guard. And actually, he saw the linebacker blitz into that gap, and he went to the number 2 hole, which is basically behind the right guard. So that's why I say that was the best play by him, because he showed amazing field vision on that one.
And here's Swearingen again. Swearingen's going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage. And that is EJ DeQ, his 4th tackle, which is 97 for the career for the defensive tackle there. As he's dabbing it up and high-fiving his buddies.
Second down and 10. And, Charleston is right now here in a bit of, do you run? Do you throw the ball? It's an offset formation with 2 tight ends.
Twins to the left of Drew. Swearingen to the right. 1-step drop by the quarterback. He's going to be hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage as he's going to lose a yard there. And man, what a sack by the defense of Arizona.
And for just a fraction of a second, I thought that was enough for TD Drew to not stand up. Fortunately, he was able to stand up because the cue? He put his whole body weight on the quarterback on that one.
And that's it for quarter number 3, people. Put your 4s in the chats as we're heading into quarter number 4 here live SFL on the SFL Twitch network. It was actually Alex Constantine on the sack there. A big sack, man, for that defensive tackle.
And Constantine is even bigger than the Q. Well, he's 6'5", 310, so it's about the same.
Oh, what a reaching catch by the wide receiver. I'm sorry, the tight end, Jay Taylor, goes up for grabs to bring that one in for the first down.
Beautiful play. That was a fade route up the seam. And, a defense, you really need to key on those plays if you want to stop them, because it's the job of the safety or the linebacker, depending on the coverage ran. And if one of those misses on that one, is just an easy completion, as you saw there for Taylor.
Absolutely, buddy. I mean, that was like you stated, fade route, but he was on the line of scrimmage. How often do you see that from a tight end? Oh, what a power drive move by Swearingen as he picks up 6 yards on that.
Yeah, and sometimes those fade routes from inside the numbers can be more dangerous than the one outside the numbers. Just because of the mismatches. I mean, instead of having it against a corner, you have it against a linebacker or a safety. So, great play by Charleston on that one.
Single back formation, Twins left here for Drew. Drew with the play action play. Got an out route man to the top of the field, and that pass is caught and completed. I want to say that is to Taylor again, the tight end. Number 1 tight end coming away with 2 big catches on this drive for first down.
Yeah, first time we see TD Drew go play action pass, and great patience and great pocket presence to stand up in the pocket and make the throw beautifully outside the numbers. Not an easy throw to do them on. You really need to have a lot of arm strength to make it happen.
Single back left, ace formation here. Got the tight end again. Picks up 6 yards on that reception. And that's Taylor. 3 receptions on this drive so far for Taylor.
Yes, and that's basically a play with 2 reads on that one, Damon. Number 1, the X receiver going on a fade route. Let's see if you have a big play. But if that's covered, you go short with your tight end. Great recognition there by TD Drew.
2nd and 4 here for the Predators at the 44-yard line of Arizona. Arizona looks like they're going to show blitz, and they do bring everyone. And Swearingen got open field. 1 man to beat, brought down after picking up the first down at the 35-yard line. That is of Arizona.
You want to know how important is an offensive lineman? Look at number 62 right there. Mike Wall pulling to the right and making the block. That was a key block. Without that block, Keith Swearingen is not getting that first down.
I love to see guards pull in this game and get out there to have the opportunity to hit somebody, man.
Man. I'll tell you something after this play.
Single back right here for the Predators. Hand off here to Swearingen. Got a big hose. Swearingen is going to pick up 6 yards on that carry.
My favorite thing in football ever, Damon, is seeing a guard pulling to the outside and go full speed against a defensive back. That's that's why the Packer power sweep by Vince Lombardi. That's my favorite play in football history because it has 2 guards pulling to the outside to completely destroy a defensive back.
Absolutely. Drew on a 2-step drop, got a reception by McCarro, who picks up the first down as well. Charleston is milking the clock and picking up first downs all at the same time.
Yeah, the great drive here by Charleston because, as you said, they are looking very good to score again. But also, if they can take this clock down to less than 6 minutes, 5 minutes left in the game, that really puts Arizona in a bind where they have to hurry up for this next possession.
1-step drop here by Drew. Drew throws a dart across the middle of the field. It's going to be incomplete.
Great pressure there by Arizona, making an errant throw or forcing an errant throw here on TD Drew, as he has played very well here in the 4th quarter.
As a look at the defense of Arizona. 2nd and 10 now here for the Predators. Drew underneath the center, calling the signal. Single back right is Swearingen. And twin, which is McCarro and Simons. And, man, they're going to hand it off here to Swearingen. And Swearingen is going to lose a few yards in the backfield. And that is Tropicana once again coming up with a big tackle on Swearingen. This guy has been all over the field tonight.
Yeah, he has. He has been unbelievable all game so far. So TD Drew's number right now go 15 out of 24. That's 262 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks. But here in this 4th quarter, he's looked very good.
There's an out route to Buchanan Simons to the top of the field. And they're going to say it's 4th and 8 now. Does picks up 4 on the play, with 3 on the play, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, not the best of plays there by the receiver. He just ran out of room. But good job by TD Drew just getting rid of it, making a safe throw, and not forcing anything deep.
There's a 40-yard field goal attempt. There's a snap. The kick is up, and it is good. 40 yards right down the middle. And she is excited as ever.
Absolutely. Shout out to our crew as well. Ike McBride, Ryan Caudale, Stephen Hacker behind the scenes, just doing an unbelievable job as always. TD Drew again going back to his 16 completions out of 25 attempts, 265 yards. Ken McCarro has 3 catches, but leading the way is Buchanan Simon with 74 yards. Keith Swearingen, rough game, 21 carries, 53 yards so far.
Also, TD Drew has gone over 10,000 yards for his career as well in this game. I mean, milestones have just been broken here in the SFL each and every week by such great players.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Ashley Jackson, she needs a touchdown to make this happen. She only has 134 yards right now in the game, but 23 out of 30. So she's been very, very, good in not throwing interceptions and not throwing many incompletions. But she needs a big play here sooner rather than later.
There's actually Jackson on a 5-step drop, goes through the read progression, dumps it off to DJ Moses, and Moses is going to pick up 2 yards. Keith Swearingen also needs 5 yards rushing to go over the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
So we look at the second half. Charleston and Arizona just been all special teams. 2 field goals, 3 punts. Actually, 4 punts.
Here's Charleston bringing a gang load of individuals on the defensive line. And there's a fumble picked up by a big offensive lineman who crosses the first down line. You got to love that one.
Absolutely awesome. The Arizona Scorpions, number 73, that's Keith Cook. Just cooking something here. Just smell that one, smell the ball, picked up the ball. First, he makes a great block right there, right, helping his another tackle, number 70. Then he realizes of the fumble, picks it up, and gets the first down.
I remember when I used to coach youth football, the offensive lineman used to always say, "Coach, let me run the ball. Coach, let me run the ball." No, you're not a running back. And man, big 73 Cooks got the ball and showed that he can get past the first down marker.
Yes, sir.
There's another handoff here to Moses, and Moses is hitting the backfield. Man, he got hit by a gang of predators. And the killer whales come for you. They come.
And looking at that, maybe that offensive lineman has to be put in some sort of goal line package, Damon, like William Perry back in the day or something like that, and just carry the ball, push it forward for 1 yard or something.
Give the big boy the ball. James hands down to the bottom of the field. This is a power I formation. Screen pass here to DJ Moses. Moses is hit after picking up 1 yard. Give credit on that tackle to, I want to say that is number 42, which is Jack Brown.
Yeah. And Jack Brown, Damon, coming into this game, only needed, again, 6 tackles for 750 in his career, so far with 4. So he needs just a couple more solo tackles to have 750.
Wow, 750, that's a lot of tackles. Here's Ashley Jackson crossing into the field, got Donnie Hands, picks up the first down. Nice patience there by Jackson as she stood in the pocket, read through her progressions as a quarterback supposed to, and found the open man.
That's a one-on-one. That's a 101, not one-on-one. Get rid of press coverage. We're not going to get a replay, which is a crime, but he absolutely dominated the corner one-on-one and got the first down.
Power I formation once again. James hands to the top of the field this time. Handoff here to DJ Moses on a strong stretch play there, what it looked like. And he's going to be hit and tackled and brought down by Johnny Bravo in the backfield.
Big tackle behind the line of scrimmage by Bravo as Arizona, moving the ball pretty well on throwing the ball. So it's going to be on Ashley Jackson as now they hurry back to the line here, Damon.
4 minutes and 9 seconds left on the ticker. 2nd and 13 here for Arizona. Handoff hits to DJ Moses, and Moses is nothing doing after picking up a yard. 2 yards pickup on that play there before being brought down by Zachary Bates.
Yeah, trying to put Charleston in a awkward position, but they hurry back to the line and then they try to run. So they looked at something that they liked but just didn't work, and now they go empty set. Man-to-man coverage here, Damon. Let's see who wins.
Night shift football sim is hollering in the chat. Stop running the ball, Arizona. Ashley Jackson gets pressure and hit and brought down by Hollywood. Not a sack, though, because the ball was coming out as the arm was moving forward. 4th and 11, and Arizona has to punt it away back to Charleston, who has been moving the ball greatly on their last 2 possessions, which ended in 2 field goals.
Right, and, crucially here for Arizona, they have not allowed Keith Swearingen to run the ball, which is basically what Charleston is going to like to do here with 3:35 left. So, Arizona very much has his chance here to still get the ball back, but, they really need to make a strong stand here on defense.
There's a return guy here, and they're going to be tackled and brought down at the 18-yard line. This is where Charleston will start on their side of the field. Great punt there by the Scorpions. He didn't pin him deep, but got him deep enough.
I would not be surprised here, Damon, if Charleston likes to run the ball here on 1st down, and then on 2nd down likes to do maybe a play action. Just trying to catch Arizona off guard because Keith Swearingen on the run has not been very successful in this first 3.5 quarters of play.
1st and 10, handoff hit to Swearingen. Swearingen's going to pick up 3 yards, 2 yards. They gave him 1 yard.
Yeah, maybe 1.5 there, but
That's a bad
yeah,
spot.
I agree with you. That looked like 2 or 2 and something, but either way, it's a second down and long situation. Let's see if they're gonna run. They go in the same formation here.
Arizona looks like they're going to bring blitz on the outside here by the linebackers. And TD Drew is taking his time to call the signal here. And Swearingen is going to be hitting the backfield for a 3-yard, 2-yard loss. And it's going to be 3rd and long.
No chance on that one. Sorry for cutting you off. No chance on that one. The inside linebacker, Loveless, completely just committed to that side of the field. He saw the 2 tight end set, and he just committed. And they go in the same formation. Are they going to run the same play?
That's what it looks like. 3rd and 11. They're probably just going to run it and give it back to Arizona. There's a handoff at the Swearingen. Swearingen is going to pick up 2 yards there. And there's a fight happening here at the bottom of the screen by number 55 of Arizona, D.D. Sachs, and an offensive lineman for Charleston. Man, they was pushing and shoving and going on.
Yeah, very lucky for Arizona. That was not, that went even further for unsportsmanlike conduct.
And everyone, there's the 2-minute warning there. You're watching the Simulation Football League live on SFL Twitch Network. You can catch the SFL live every July through October and every January through April over the weekends on Monday nights on 11 Sports. And for the fans, the SFL YouTube and Twitch channels. Follow at Simulation SFL on Twitter and always get the most up-to-date broadcast dates, times, and matchups so you don't miss a moment of this action.
And Arizona has 3 timeouts. From here on out, every single situation is 4th down territory. Even timeouts, even if it's a 4th and long, they have to go for it. So, let's see what Ashley Jackson does in this drive. Again, she's been very, very, accurate on her throws. 27 out of 35, so that's 77% of throwing.
Not bad. She came in tonight's game with 3 games straight of 80% completion rating. And there's a pass across the middle of the field. They were in the gun straight formation there. Quick snap. Jackson pump fake. Throws underneath once again to the tight end. That's Bovine. Picks up the first down. 1 minute and 33 seconds left on the clock. 1st and 10 at Charleston's 42. They're hurrying up. Bovine is on the line at tight end. Donnie hands down to the bottom of the field. Here's Jackson on a 2-step drop. Jackson going deep, overthrows her man. James Hands was the intended receiver.
And they tried to go with that play in the previous play, but James Hands was well covered, so it was a good decision by Ashley Jackson to take the short route instead. And that time they tried to go deep, and was just not the most accurate of throws, but they have a 2nd and 10 here coming up.
Underneath the center this time, single back formation. DJ Moses in the backfield. There's a trips to the right of Jackson. Donnie Hands is in the slot on the inside. He on a fade route. There's an out route to Hands. Got it. Picks up 4 yards on that reception there.
And it's a 3rd and 5 here at the 37. So, it's one of, again, no man's land. What do you do? I mean, obviously, the good choice maybe is to throw the ball. But do you go deep? Do you try to just go short? Do you dump it off to Moses and make him do a play? They go again with the bunch formation and man-to-man. So, probably a crossing route could be a good option here, DeMar.
Absolutely. James Hands to the top. Donnie Hands to the bottom of the trips. And they're going to throw an out route to Hands. Hands picks up the first down and more. Stopped at the 29-yard line of Charleston. Hit out of bounds. 1 minute and 14 seconds left on the ticker as the clock stops.
Yeah, great route. Great route here by the outside. It was number 33, Johnny Bravo. He was with inside. Sure, expecting that crossing route over the middle. And it was a quick out route. Good enough for a first down. And as Arizona moves the chains, and the clock stops right now.
Single back formation. Ashley Jackson calling an audible. She either likes what she see or she doesn't like what she see. Underneath the center. 2-step drop. Screen pass to the halfback. Stopped after picking up 2 yards. No timeout called here by Arizona at Charleston's 27-yard line. They're looking to get in the end zone. Not settle for a field goal here. Quick step again here by Jackson. Jackson throws across the middle of the field. That is to James Hands this time. And Hands picks up a few yards. Third and 3.
They
Clock
should've
is
called
running.
timeout.
They should have called timeout. I do agree with you. The defense looked pretty tired as well. That pass is going to be deflected away by the defense. Number 45 comes away with that deflection. That's Jack Hoffman.
Yes, and they should have called a timeout. It was a good formation that they were in. They had good plays. However, there's no need to rush it. Just call a timeout. You have a third down, very important play. Just think of what you're doing and just have the correct play for that situation. Now this is the game.
I totally agree with you, friend. They have 3 timeouts. They could have used one of them here. You're sitting at 44 seconds, and now you're 4th and 3. Calling the timeout really could have gave you some time to regroup, get your team together, and come up with a great play to convert this first down. No one is covering the flats, and Ashley Jackson is brought down at the 28-yard line of Charleston, and that's going to turn over on downs, and Charleston's going to take over, and they may come away with the victory here, Ramos.
Yeah, that was a beautiful, beautiful design play by the Charleston defense. Tommy Sonardi came in on a delayed blitz, 6'3", 255, the rookie. He was a 7th-round pick, Damon. 7th-round pick number 120 out of Lincoln, and he makes the biggest play of the game. Now, this is not over. This is not over. Arizona has still 3 timeouts.
There's a handoff here to Swearingen, and Swearingen is going to pick up about 5 on that play. Picks up 4 to be exact. Arizona called their first time out of the ball game. The second half.
Yes, and that's what Charleston needs to do. There's no need to outsmart your play deep or something. Just run the ball a couple more times. Even if you don't get the first down, force Arizona to call all their timeouts and just do not turn the ball over. Just run the ball, and what happens, happens.
Underneath the center is Drew. Swearingen in the backfield. Handoff it to the halfback. Swearingen. He was directed to go towards the left side of the field, but he bounced to the great vision there by the halfback to pick up 2 yards on that carry. 3rd and 4. In shotgun. Swearingen to the left of Drew. Both tight ends in the ball game on the line. Going down the middle of the field. That pass is intercepted as it being deflected away. And Mana Kanaka comes up with that big pick. Second one of the ball game.
Man, that was a horrible decision here by TD Drew. Just run the ball. I mean, even taking a sack is better than this. Throwing the ball deep, trying to make a big play. And there's Anthony Weil making the deflection, and Mana Kanaka makes the pick. And what are you doing? I mean, it's just run the ball, force Arizona to call a timeout. You're giving the Scorpions another chance.
Mana Kanaka yells out, "I'll take dos." INTs on the day. Gives Arizona an opportunity here. 26 seconds left on the ticker. 3 wide receivers set. Tiberius Bovine is in the game on the line of scrimmage. James hands to the top. Donnie hands to the bottom. 5-step drop it by Jackson. Dumps it off across the middle of the field. They don't have to go no hurry here. 20 seconds left. What is Arizona going to do? What do they have in the repertoire of this formation? 5-step drop this time by Jackson. Lobs across the field. That pass intercepted by Zach Lay. And Lay is going to be the player of the game for the Charleston Predators as they head into the locker room with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Unbelievable. Charleston's defense only has 4 rookies, Damon, and back-to-back 2 rookies make incredible game-saving plays. The previous was Tommy Sonardi, who had a sack, and now Zach Lay gets the interception and seals this for Charleston. And we go back to clock management, Damon. It's just bad clock management. Call a timeout or spike the ball. Just do not try to hurry a play, because that's what can happen.
Yeah, spiking the ball is your friend to save that timeout, because they could have had an opportunity to run another play after the spike, and if they didn't have an opportunity to run up and spike the ball again, they still had the 1 timeout left. With that, gave them some time to regroup and probably make a shot towards the end zone.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yes, we're gonna take a look at the final stats here. Ashley Jackson yards in 45 attempts, so that's only a 4.4 yards per attempt. She actually tried to play short and dink and dunk. That didn't work. And, Donnie Hans had 7 receptions for 56 yards. That led the receivers. And before Charleston, it was Buchanan Simons at the end with 74 receiving yards, leading that team.
And everyone, that is the ball game. The Charleston Predators upset the Arizona Scorpions 16-10. As you stated, that Ashley Jackson had 45 attempts, and the running back DJ Moses only had 17 attempts. Normally, coming into tonight's game, Moses would be the breadwinner on the carries with 25 plus carries per game. But tonight, that just wasn't the cause. What do you think was the cause of Arizona not running the ball with Moses as they normally do?
Yeah, maybe it was the front 7 of the Charleston defense. I mean, they do have 3 defensive linemen there. So basically what they try to do is, swing the ball out to DJ Moses instead, which basically, if you look at it some way, is like a long handoff, if it's like a swing or if it's like a screen pass, because he had 17 catches. So, he was involved. He was involved 34 times in this game, but, just Charleston with great tackling and just DJ Moses just couldn't shine.
You got to give credit to this Charleston defense. I mean, they came to play. Previous weeks, Arizona has been balling on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, this team has been averaging probably about 30 plus points per game. As we saw, they put up, I want to say, a 40-burger last week versus Jacksonville, which is no slouch here in the SFL. One of the greatest defensive and offensive teams of all time in this league. And Arizona, basically handled business with them, but they came up short tonight. Who is your player of the game, Ramos?
Well, it's been said Ken McCarroll, but actually I will give it to one of those defensive players. I really don't have one, but that defense was unbelievable all game long. So I will just give it to the whole unit. I understand why the game is giving it to McCarroll, but I will just give it to the whole unit. As at the end, speaking about defense, Jack Brown did get to 750 tackles in his career.
Congratulations, Jack Brown, on that milestone and accomplishment. People, I was your play-by-play commentator, Damon Simeon, with my good friend, Ramos Lynn. And Ramos, I want to say thank you for being on the call with me tonight. I really appreciate you being here. And man, this was an outstanding SFL battle between the Charleston Predators and the Arizona Scorpions. You want to close us out with anything?
No, thank you, Damon. Great call, and thank you everybody for great game. See you then.
See you later. See you when we see you. Peace.